I'm not sure if we live or not. People, let me know what's the scene there. Yeah, trying a thing. So what's up, peeps? Welcome to Trinbago Vibes. I'm not sure if anybody is seeing this. I'm not sure if hey Angela, welcome to the vibes. Yeah. Now trying a new software here and it's like yeah. So welcome to Sunday Vibes Live. Yeah, so we just wait a few minutes for people to come on board. It's very interesting, boy. Yeah, because right now I'm using a program called OBS, but I'm not seeing like how many viewers we have on right now. So it's strange, but we work with this. Yeah, let's wait a little while before people come on board. You could drop a chat. Good night. Good night. Yeah, this is the post Carnival stream. Yeah, the live stream. So yeah, so basically while we wait for people, we just gonna jump into the Carnival topics a little bit, and also we'll give some updates. Hey Susie, good night. Good night. We'll also give some updates on like the videos, upcoming videos in March and whatnot. So I'm just gonna wait. I know I start kind of late because I was trying to get this new setup in a gear. So yeah. All right. So the 2 minutes mark. I say let me jump into it. I hope you all took in the Calitron Mass video I did, the Stout Mass. Now I'm originally a Stout guy, so I've been with the Calitron Mass since for the past, I would say, 20 years, more or less. Because one of the... Hey, Susie, thank you so much. Congrats on the 14K. Yeah, it's a whirlwind just to see that rise happening. It was literally like I was getting 1,000 subs almost a week for the past 3 weeks, or for the past 4 or 5 weeks, yeah, since that $100 video dropped. So yeah, so I've been with the Calitron Carnival, like I've been with them on the road since what would be that, boy, 2002. So I kind of grow up there in a sense, right? I mean, you'll have years I played in town. I played with Tribe once back in 2012, and I mean I played Juve in town, I played Juve in South, but for the most part of my carnival, yes, Susie, hold you up. For the most part of my carnival experience, it has been San Fernando Mass. So I have an idea. I know like people have been, hey, Gunesh R, I'm not sure what's up. I know people who have been watching the video, they realize the streets are dead. These like for the carnival going there in South, and that has been the case a while now. Like normally High Street would have some people, but normally it's at the top of Coffee Street and going down Superior Street. That is where you have the crowd. Yeah, it doesn't have the crowd from like say. Well, we going pre-COVID time. Thanks, Susie. I appreciate it. Well, we try to get in the work, and we have a lot more videos in store. So going back to probably pre-COVID, so I would say like around from 2018. So you start to see the kind of decline in the spectators in the South a little bit. Like before that, you used to get a lot more people out and about, and you had the band was larger. Hey Joel, good night, good night. Welcome to the Vibes, the Sunday Vibes Live. Yeah, boy. Sometimes I realize that is a tongue twister. I mix up myself sometimes for it. So yeah. So I've been on the road with Calitron Carnival a while now, and it was disheartening to see like not much spectators showed up, and like the same thing could be said for Port of Spain, right? Because I was in Port of Spain for the Monday, and I'll do some clips on that in this upcoming video, this Saturday's video drop, which would be stick fighting and also Carnival Monday and Slight Tuesday in town. Hey Savir, what's up? What's up? What I'm doing? Well, I'm chatting with you all, having a live, that's seeing what's going, chilling on this Sunday for a little bit, giving you all updates on the channel and what we're doing. Hey, Brandon, good night, good night. You know, I miss you on the first. Normally, for the past few lives, Brandon will always be the first one to say good night, you know. I miss you this time. Angela beat you this time by Brandon. I know it's probably because I started a little late. I was now trying out this new the OBS software. So that is open broadcast software. Or is it system? I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm trying that now. Let me see how it goes. If you have any problems or anything, asking you all to forgive me. Right? But so far, it has been working good. Now, the nice thing about this, I'm able to probably switch screens a little bit. So I took some time to set up a second screen. So in case we want to like check out any other YouTube videos while we're here, we could do that. So I'll just touching on the mask from yesterday. Now, the thing is, the mask in town itself, it didn't have much spectators. I mean, it have all the bands were maxed out and filled. Actually, they were kind of spaced out, a little bit too in town as compared to, hey, Chantel, hey, you enjoyed Carnival? Yeah, I enjoyed myself. It was non-stop pace since I went vibes at Voicey on the Thursday, and then the Friday. What we do Friday, boy? Girl, it was just peace, boy, and yeah. So here it is now. Now I hope your mom watching as well. Don't worry that we will be short and and everything. Well, I'm not sure short. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, if you have classes or anything, or I know tomorrow is our work week, the full work week. Last week we had 3 days of work. Well, for those of you who went out to work from Ash Wednesday, like me. Yeah. But yeah, I was touching on the Calitron mask, and as you can see, the mask, it was nice, and what they did, like I mentioned it in the video, is the costumes were made locally. I mean, some of the stuff was needed to import, but everything was made locally. Because when I was chatting with the band leader Ayana, she was telling me that yeah, because of the pandemic, and they know how the shipping is, right? From like normally they would order stuff from like China and a few spots. Shipping would have been horrible. They decided to do everything locally. So all the costumes, all the masks you saw in that video that I dropped yesterday, it was all locally made. Some in the mask camp and some by other contractors outside the mask camp, because of the COVID situation. They will say there was limited access in the mask camp. That's why I didn't really get a chance to go up in the mask camp to like normally to show you a clip of that. Chantal, is when can we expect a new video? Every Saturday I drop a new video, Chantal. Every Saturday around 6ish. If I go later than 6 is because I'm still editing it or I encounter some problems. Speaking of which, right? And I'm not sure if any YouTube people here watching me or anybody who does YouTube. There's a new creators license for music. Creators music, they call it, I think, where you can actually purchase licensed music and use it in your video. And there's also something called ad sharing. So in yesterday's video, what happened, why I didn't really upload in time, is because I realized like the Nyla Come Home, Nyla and Skinny Fabulous, because that is what one of the DJs was playing coming down to the end where they was doing the presentation. Yeah, so that was getting a copyright strike before I uploaded. So came down and I had to remove it and replace it with what you was hearing in that video. So I tried to limit the number of copyright. It was a copyright claim. Yeah. And what copyright? Yeah, because it was a copyright strike. That means that the person who initiated the strike would be able to, get all the revenue and from that video, whatever it's showing, as well as, decide who it could show it to and all these things. Basically, they'll get full control. Hey, Shaq, Shirley, how you going? And Daniel Johnson is asking to do another doubles hopping video. Yes, that is coming. I can tell you right now that will be in April. Because we already have, the last video for this month, which is February, would have dropped yesterday, the Carnival. Just now we'll jump into what March is going to look like in terms of the videos every Saturday for March. It's 4 Saturdays. Yeah. we will jump into that in a little bit. I'm just wrapping up the Carnival aspects on the video that I was talking about. Roti hopping. Speaking of roti hopping, actually that is an upcoming video in March. Actually, yesterday I went out with Trinidad Outdoors Bushman. I hope you all following him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the chat once this finish. Yeah. So I was with Bushman yesterday in doing some roti hopping. So that video is coming up sometime in March. We'll get there soon. I lost track where I was going with the Carnival, boy. Anyway, let me just answer some questions. They'll come back to me. So Chantal is asking, do you like sweet sauce on your doubles or coconut chutney? Like, I'm more of a sweet sauce kind of person. Yeah. Coconut chutney, I just have to be in a mood for that. Sometimes I just prefer just a normal doubles with slight sometimes. Yeah. And now and again, I may throw in the little cucumber because I like the little crunch sometimes. So yeah. So back to I was talking about the copyright stuff on YouTube. So what happened, because I decided to keep two of the tracks on the video, the Hard Fet by Bunchy Garlin, and also the next one, well, that one got a copyright claim, and also Michael Tisha and Freetown Collective, yeah, Mass. Those two got copyright claim in the video itself. So what happens right now? YouTube have rolled out this new ad sharing instance. So basically on that video, so how the YouTube thing is work, right? Like once you monetize and you're making money from the videos, YouTube keeps 45% of the ad revenue and gives you 55% of the ad revenue. Right? That is how the ratios work. Now, because I had these two tracks and I'm doing I forget what they call it. They call it ad sharing. Ad sharing is basically out of that 55%, it break up to, well, because it's two copyright claims, it break up into three parts. So basically out of that 55%, I now gain 18%. And then when you take out tax, it's 14%. So say like I make 1,000 views on that video, I just equating it to $1. I will be basically getting 14 cents of that dollar. Basically. So that's what's happening in that Carnival video. So I hope I hope you all able to share it and share it all over the place. Because I made that conscious decision to leave in those two songs. Or I could replace it. And I could actually go into YouTube Studio and replace it and think that, but I say nah, because I think those songs just add to the video itself. Daniel Joshua is saying I should do a double stopping in the Williamsville area. Well, I gotta do from probably Gasper Road going to Williamsville, because the only place I know how doubles Williamsville is by the corner, the junction, Williamsville Junction there. I'm probably going into Gart Road somewhere. I'm not sure. I wonder if up Hardback and Hardside have any more, boy. I'll have to probably check out that, Daniel. Brandon is asking if I'm ever going to post more than one video in a week. It has crossed my mind, Brandon, but no, because how I work during the week, I just have enough time to go out on a weekend and shoot stuff, get stuff, and then during the week edit. So sometimes my Friday night and even Saturday mornings and coming up to the 6 o'clock is be booked up with editing. So sometimes even planning different videos are doing. I mean, I have some videos in store. It's just to sit down and edit it. But other than that, it is just I have to be precise in what I'm doing and what I'm planning in order to get things done like on time and efficiently. And basically, it's difficult for me to post more than like one video a week. I mean, even though it's possible, like sometimes I could have like 2 or 3 videos like already edited and stuff, but I would normally schedule that for the following weeks. So probably that weekend I might be able to, you know, breathe a little bit or relax a little bit, and that way it helps in keeping the mentality in check. So yeah, so that way I could get a breather in between, but at the same time still like give you all good content. Hey Marley, good night, good evening. So Archie, so how you go about getting the copyright to a song you to put in your video? Well, is actually they have a license thing at the moment, and a license sharing. It's called Creators Music. It's something they rolled out recently, like last week or the following week or something. So yeah. Hey Mark, good night. All right, Daniel, I'll appreciate that you'll message me some places to check out, and sometime this year we'll come down and organize. So, alright, yeah. So how you go about that? If you go into your YouTube studio and you'll see Creators Music, you go on Creators Music. It's right below the audio library, and when you go into that, you'll see different genres. They just have a few albums for now, and then you'll see licensing songs you could like search for and buy and pay US for and get the license for. The problem I have with that at this point in time, even though you pay for the license, right, it have some songs where you have full range, and then it have other songs where there's stipulations. So like you could only use 30 seconds of the song, and it's only viable for 2 years kind of thing. So you have, it's a lot more complicated. So that's why if you could use the free library or the or any copyright music in your videos. Hey Barry, welcome. And I reach, what's up? Hey, yeah. I had to go and watch Bad Batch. I had to start watching that, and I think the Mandalorian season 3 starting soon, so that's also something to take in. Chantal is asking how about the ice cream popping videos soon and homemade. That's a good idea actually. Normally we did our homemade spot. We did A&J's already with the doubles ice cream, and that is basically a homemade spot. And I did is B&J's in St. James. Yeah, I think I did that for the Sorrel video. And also by Dove's Dude Oven in Guayagüari also I did that. But yeah, I could see doing like a homemade ice cream video one of these days right here. So yeah, hey Naeem. Yeah. Good night. So yeah, so that's what's going on with the basically breaking down the copyright stuff on YouTube at the moment with the Creators Music. So and the catalog there is still limited. So that's why I'm trying to use either copyright free music or like even music that I recorded from when I visited those Spaniards. And I try to give credit to them as well. So yeah. So that is about Prakash's action. Lavici, yeah, Parmin, look out. You have a good bit of people who did that. I'll do that one of these days, Prakash. Don't worry. It'll come soon, and well, not soon. I'm not sure when, because I do videos once a week. So I have that on the drawing board to do. So yeah, so look out for that. And yeah, up on that one, when I go up there, I'll also like to see if I could do. There's a spot called Helen's Fried Chicken up in Parmin as well. I always wanted to go up there and try their fried chicken. So I'll try and like do those two at the same time now. So yeah, back to Carnival. I know people has been saying that like the mask right now is getting skimpier. I think some people complaining how the mask is not mask and all these things, but hey, that is Carnival for you. Chantal is in Uncle Clyde in Parmin. I hope to go up there and meet him one of these days. Hey, good night, Nathan and Tony. Welcome to the vibes. And Gary, big up. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to go and meet Uncle Clyde one of these days. Probably when I got permits to do the lavage, I'll see how that goes. So yeah. By the way, before we jump into the, I think I forgot to bring a bottle of water, so I had to go and get some water. But did you all take in BP Renegade's performance by chance? I say we take it in one time from their channel. If you didn't see it already, I'll leave a link as well to their video. This is from the prelims, which just sound real good. And these are the Panorama champions. I know the rest of in the Panorama, they had some traumas in the placement, and that one is debatable, but for sure they deserve the first place in this, and in my humble opinion. Renegades feeling to party by, yeah. Irish is asking, was the crowd at pre-pandemic levels in terms of turnout for Carnival? No, definitely not. The streets were more or less empty, and they had people who came out, like in San Fernando at least, and probably it had people who came out in Port of Spain. But what happened in Port of Spain is that they basically block off the streets, and they had no viable parking options or like shuttles to bring you into Port of Spain. So it would be difficult for for spectators to actually come in, So I'm just going to play a little bit of the BP Renegades thing while I go and fill my water, because my throat getting dry at the moment. Let me see how this works. Yeah. Tell me all seeing that. All seeing the changing screen, right? Irish is still asking if you think people are cautious of the COVID. I think yes, a good bit of people would be cautious of the COVID, but not really, not so much. So because people did show it in San Fernando, and I'm sure people would have probably showed up in town, but it's just to get access to it, because police wasn't allowing any and everybody to drive in, and the parking and to actually find a spot to come into town would have been difficult. Susie is asking to visit the 139 Woodbrook. Yeah, one of these days, Susie, don't worry. We'll build to that. So I just going to, you all see the BP Renegade screen, right? The YouTube channel up. You have to let me know, because I'm not sure what's happening here and whatnot. So somebody just in the chat, let me know if you're seeing the split screen. I'm trying this new thing for the while. Nice. So nice. So let me know if you're hearing this. I'm gonna hit the play button now, and hey, Trinidad Vibes fan, woot, yeah, man. You made this a little full screen.
Led by the president, Mr. Colin Greaves. Renegades.
You all hearing this by chance? Let me know. Alright, I know it's up, but you all hearing? Alright, nice. So while this play, hey, I saw this video. Check out how they did this video. This is from BP Renegade's YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to it as well. Yeah, Mark, I finally download OBS and trying it out for the first time. So I just go and get some water and I'll be back. But don't worry, listen. This is the winners of this year's Panorama. So let me just go grab some water and I'll be back. Whoever produced this video did a marvelous job from the first person perspective to the drone shot. See this? I really like that one. Oh yeah, Mark, the next step is to get that stream deck. But we'll see how things go. But this is a changer. So now on the Sunday Vibes Live, well, if you want to check out our video or two, we can do that. You know, I think as I got older in life, I started to appreciate our national instrument a little more. And it'd be super nice to see like youths railing to it and stuff. Oh, by the way, right, when you see people playing the drums and beating tok and all these things, that is what is called the rhythm section of our band group, or the engine room. You know, all the tunes we sing about the engine room. Yeah, the engine room is that right here. Yeah. Yes, Prakash, this is what is Carnival vibes. Well, this is one type of Carnival vibes. There are many different types. Because Carnival is all about freedom. It's all about revelry. You know, it's all about that celebration of life in a sense. And it also have aspects of it that is spirituality in a sense too. But yeah, that's a whole different thing. You know, yeah, boy, Mark, it sounds even sweeter as we get older. And like, whatever they use to tune their pan, like the Renegades, compared to like some of the other bands, this real vibe is like a whole different thing. Yes, RH. Now, a lot of people would want us to separate ourselves and separate like the Indians and the Africans aspect of what makes Trinidad and Tobago, the Trinbago and stuff. And what they fail to realize is we are a combination of all these cultures. Yes, we could appreciate the individual aspects of those different cultures, like the Indian culture and the African culture, but at the same time we could come together and unite and, you know, have Trinbago culture, which is what the Ramnarine as the founder not so I think it's Raymond Ramnarine father and Rashoti. That is what they made. They made soca, which is the combination, and that is the SOKAH. That is the combination of Indian music with calypso kind of thing. So which calypso is mostly stem from the African culture and stuff. And they formed that connection, and that's how really soca was formed. And I mean, soca has evolved over the years, but gosh, hey, Pan is just bring out a next thing to a next level now. Next year, I'm going prelim shopping for sure. That will be a video next year. Yes, Reina, the engine room is the heartbeat of the band. It brings all the songs together. Yeah, they actually well, around Carnival time, around Carnival season is where they'll be most active, but there's have different events like throughout the year, more closer to Christmas time I think too. So yeah. And hey, like I went to their yard a few times and there's a whole vibe just being in there in Renegades yards and things too. And I went to one of they had a around Christmas time now, they had a party, a Christmas party there. And we had some best Chira chicken there. Like somebody was selling Chira chicken in the panyard and it was lash, real lash. Alright. I think I'm gonna ease it up from there. Ooh, yeah, because it's coming down to the end. So that was Renegades. So yeah. Prakash was saying sounds like the video of the engine room coming soon. Not really. Probably next year sometime. It's just like when I was doing research for certain things, I learned about it. Like I was planning to do a pan video, but just I didn't get the time this year to thoroughly do it. Yeah. Arish is saying a souvenir. And you mean like these? Man, it have these kind of souvenirs, you know, in yeah. They have those kind of souvenirs. You should. I'm not sure if they have it in the airport, but they have a few artisan spots. Like for sure, they have. You might get in Cottage in Radisson. There's a artisan store there, and there's also one on. I know there was one in Gulf City. I'm not sure if they closed down. I think they're selling baby clothes right now. That was on the end with McDonald's and stuff in Gulf City Mall, and also they have this Camille souvenirs in Port of Spain along somewhere on Brian Lara Promenade. They have like those kind of things. So yeah, and the airport's supposed to have, I think. I'm not sure. Chantel is saying, yeah, they had a good tune from out there. Hey, KLB Gaming, welcome. Well, yeah. What's up, fellow Trinidadian? She probably didn't get any. Probably gets bought out for all we know. So don't worry, Irish. You can't think of your mom. So this one, that pan, actually got it at that would have been at the Cottage in the Radisson. Yeah, they have a artisan. The store is called the Cottage. It's an artisan store. So they sell like everything locally made. And I used to have like a ceramic coconut jar, but unfortunately it was on the shelf here, and because the noise in town was so loud, like I find this year the noise levels for all them trucks was so loud, and the bass line was real shaking up the walls. So when I came in today, I saw it all over my floor. It fell down from the shelf and broke, unfortunately. So I'll have to probably go back and get the next one. Yeah, but a good bit of these souvenir shops would have all these things. And I know there's also a second one in Gulf City that is like real local slangs on t-shirts and stuff. That is if you're south, Gulf City Mall. But if you're north, Camille Souvenirs or Cottage. Cottage easy to get through because you could park up right in the Radisson and say you're going to the Cottage and they'll direct you to it. And yes, Prakash, that is a green band maxi in the back there. I got that at the Cottage, but you could also get at Excellent Stores, Excellent City. The Excellent Stores have that, and I have a few local books as well. Yeah, the battery died in it, but actually, like, it's a plushie, and when you squeeze it, you actually get the honking that you normally hear from these maxis now. And well, I went green band because when I was younger and traveling, I originally from Marbella, and I used to go to school in San Fernando. So it was a green band maxi I used to take all the time now. So yeah, so that's coming up getting the green band maxi for nostalgia. Hey Siobhan, Ade, nice carnival, yeah. Welcome. I know it cold up in New York at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to revisit there sometime in the future. I'm not sure if it'll be this year, next year, or whatever. We'll see how things go. Right, so we're just taking a little, Renegades pan. Let me give you all some updates on what is happening in March. So, yeah. See this book here? This book is where I have all the plans and everything for Trinidad stuff and everything. So, I tell you, I have to plan to, you know, to be on top of the game and to be able to do videos, especially once a week, because life, eh? Prakash is asking, how is my carnival experience? Um, for me, Monday it was good because I was be able, I'm not going to lie to you all. I'm not going to play up. I tried. I slept through Juve. I don't know what happened. I was just going non-stop, not non-stop, and I knock out Monday morning. I couldn't believe I missed that Juve. When I get up, it's like, oh crap, it was late. So, and this is like the first time in like over 20, 22 years I missed Juve. And I was like, I was beaten up. But that's alright. I'll say next year for sure I'll go jump out. But other than that, like after when we get up and went on the road, it was nice to see the mass on the road, to see the vibes and everything. It was kind of cool the Monday. And we took a walk around and just taking the mass throughout town. And then the Tuesday before I went down south, I was able to take in some of the Tuesday mass on the road because like Yuma and Rogue move early. I saw a little bit of Tribe as well. And I did record some videos, so I may throw in that in the upcoming video. But when I went down south, there was a nice south vibes for me. It was nice to see, just to be back out on the road and to hear any tunes and to see people enjoying themselves in the costumes and just the overall vibes being on the road. Hey Namala, good night, good night. Very nice saying she do admire my patriotism. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Hey. When you sit back and realize sometimes people will say this, they'll say that about the country and all these things, and they have their right to say that. But at the end of the day, we do live in a wonderful space, a wonderful island, and we have a lot of stuff that we could like offer to the world and we could market to the world. Granted, I know sometimes I find we'll be doing some horrible things or probably not thinking about certain things. I don't know. But yeah, you have to big up all the local YouTubers here on the island who, like, given part of the time to showcase a lot of stuff that we can do. And I appreciate you all who take the time to watch it as well. And yeah, Shirley saying what you miss, you will find it on YouTube. And yeah, most likely you would see it all over YouTube because, like I said, you have to big up all the local people who went out and just record stuff with their phones and everything. So yeah, and sometimes back to the patriotism thing. Sometimes you just have to, realize what can you do to make your space a better space or your country a better country, and work from there. You have to be observant. You have to not be blinded by. When I mean blinded, you can't turn a blind eye to the crime and everything that's going on and the kind of whatever's happening in Trinidad and Tobago. But at the same time, you have to be observant and move with your head on, in a sense, and just, live your life. Do no harm. Be kind whenever you could, and enjoy Trinidad. Trinidad is a real nice place, I just hope, like, one day we could really get back to that, like, neighborly, bonding kind of thing, I find these days people just be locked up in their house kind of thing, and that is that. But yeah, hopefully we should be there. Yeah, Chantel, June shots is a real boss of a thing. Alright, so what is the March video update? Right, we're going to. Yeah, Chantel is the people, but, and I suspect in certain things might get worse depending on how our economy is going. But still, I think wherever we could help out, we could, and hopefully we could change people's minds and with things. I've probably been optimistic here, right? But we'll see how things go. Hey Shivan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sharing the videos as well. Sure, he's asking if I'll ever meet up with Trinidadians outside of TNT. Yeah, possibly. I've actually met up with some of them at the airport and stuff. So who watch the videos, who live in abroad and stuff. So yeah, but if you're talking about other YouTube people, I would hope so. We'll see how it goes. Shivan, I'll let you know. $38 for chicken roti is crazy. Yeah, it is, and some places would get away with that. Spoilers, but the roti I had with Bushman yesterday was $20, 20 TT. So yeah, so so the updates for March, right? Well, on this upcoming Saturday, I'll be doing stick fighting, and I'll throw in a little bit of the Monday mass and the Tuesday mass on the road, and a little rhythm section that I captured from Star Bloco Party. Chantal is asking, you could do a part two of $100 shopping. That is actually kind of coming up, and I might do that in July. I plan to do 2 videos. I think I spoke about this in a previous live. I'm gonna do 2 videos on that. I'm not sure how I'll be able to pull it off, but we're gonna do the video is what kind of $100 get you any grocery, and for each week I'll be going to 4 different groceries to see if I can get the same amount of items for that $100. And also the second video that will come out of that is I'm going to try and survive a whole month on $400. So basically it'll be $100 a week. So it's 4 weeks, $400, $100 a week, surviving on that. So that's how I plan to do 2 videos later this year, most likely in July, because July has those 4 weeks straight, like an easy 4 weeks, Chantel. So you can look out for that. You heard it right here on the live. So yeah, so Saturday upcoming would be stick fighting and like some Carnival throwback. It might be like a ode to last lap of Carnival. And then on the next video after that, I'm gonna do a roti hopping YouTube edition. So I did roti hopping with Lyndon Baptiste. I did it with Trinidad and Tobago Outdoors Bushman, and I also will be joining with Jacob and Niche. So yeah, so those 3 local YouTubers, we are doing our roti hopping together, a collab, and that will be dropping not this Saturday, the one next Saturday after that. Prakash is asking, in those videos, bills too or only food? It'll be only food, Prakash. I do plan to do what I spend in a week video one of these days, and that will include like probably the bills and stuff that we pay, right? Because I think that's also an interesting concept. But like with $400, I wouldn't be able to survive in Trinidad if I had to include gas and bills for the month. So unless I go off grid and living off the land, but I have to work as well during the week. So alright, so we have stick fighting, we have roti hopping, we also have, well, Pagua is on around the 11th. Well, at least the celebrations here in Trinidad is around the 11th. That is the Festival of Colors. So I'll be doing a Pagua video as well this month. Well, next month, March. And then on the 25th, that is the last Saturday in March, that will be actually doing something on the Chinese Association from Trinidad and Tobago. Some clips I recorded when I went to their the Chinese New Year celebrations about a month ago, a month and a half ago, probably, and I can't remember when that was. I just have it there, and I have to work on it. Let's see what else there is. Oh yes, I made a post on my community tab. I'm just gonna jump back into the community tab. So yeah, I made a post. Did this post where let me know if you were randomly chosen to do a vlog, because like earlier in the Sunday Vibes Live, when I crossed the 10,000 subscribers, like what I was thinking to do is to do 10 random subscribers who don't have a YouTube channel, and we go out and we do a vlog and we run with that. So I said I'll post up stuff and choose from a random comment. And let me see what comments we have. Monsieur My, hey, yeah. So it's only Mark. Mark was the only one who like comments something something. So Mark, if there's anything, we'll try and do something. If you're up to it, let me know. Wait, Mark, are you in Trinidad? And are you sure? But in any event, um, there will be. I will. If anybody wants to do a vlog, because I realize I would not getting much um comments. Probably people don't really watch the community tabs as much, or who more interested in like doing a random vlog with Trinidad vibes. So if anybody want up for doing anything, let me know. Shout me out. No, I'll be doing one soon with one of the subscribers, one of my fans. Like, it's be weird to say fans, but yeah. So you could look out for that. Yeah, Mark, you're for doing something a vlog randomly one of these days. Let me know, and we'll organize. So just message me on IG or something, and we'll organize. A small thing if you don't want to as well, because I know you posted what if you had to do a vlog, what would you like them to do? Ah, St. Margaret's. Alright. Well, for sure we go organize something and do something sometime soon. Alright, just send me a message on IG or something, and we'll work from there. Prakash is asking a day in the live vid. Ah, nice, Mark. I'm glad and I'm happy to you're on the live as well. So that was a easy one to check out. Yeah, for sure. Prakash is asking a day in the life. We'll see, because the focus of Trinidad Vibes is to showcase Trinidad and Tobago more or less. Like, I would do these kind of challenges, like spending the $100 and checking out the groceries and stuff. But my goal is to showcase some aspect of Trinidad and Tobago. Cause yeah, so a daily life is difficult to do because like the daily life for me during the week is different for the daily life of me during the weekend. But you do get some of that if you are part of the membership. Like if you join the membership of the Trinidad Vibes, become part of the membership family, the Trinidad Vibes family. I do post like some daily life stuff. I will at least I plan to, and you'll get some like behind the scenes stuff, which is basically what I'll be doing anyhow when I'm not working or doing some housework or something. I'll be organizing YouTube stuff. So yeah, and I think Chantal is asking any content for Easter time. Yes, I would like to say yes. I still don't know what I plan to do yet. I was thinking about doing another church hopping video, and this time just visit or probably do Mount Tabor kind of thing. But I'll see how it goes. So, hey, literally, good night. So, I still on the drawing board for something to do for Easter time. Chantal, yeah. And Shirley, do you do a ferry video from Trinidad to Tobago? I kinda did do a ferry versus Cal video, but I have plans to do another ferry video sometime soon. Well, when I mean soon, whenever next I go to Tobago, hopefully that'll be sometime soon. Yeah. Sylvan is asking if anybody having trouble with YouTube. You mean with the live or with the stream or YouTube on the whole? Because we just watch, our video here on YouTube. So I'm not sure, Sylvan. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let me jump back into the YouTube aspect and see if we have anything. Yeah, look, my live going up. So yeah. So no, I'm not seeing anything. Looney Boys, but hey, big up Looney Boys and Train Life for the Videsh. Oh Joe. No, it's working. So yeah, Rena, she you enjoy the aspect of TNT, yeah. Yeah, so I'm happy. So that's why Trinidad Vibes will take you to places that are from the comforts of your TV, you know? Hey, Sterling, big up, big up. Barry's asking to possibly do a kite flying video. Yeah, that actually sounds good. They'll have it in the savannah though. So I'll probably like the nice thing to do about the kite flying in the savannah would be drone shots. So I might have to go and try and get permission to fly the drone there. I'll see. But that's a good idea, Barry. You know, whenever so Easter time, that would be a good idea. That would be Easter Sunday. I think they normally have it. Hey, Anthony, good night, good night. Ah, yeah, like you had a long day today, boy. Yeah. Trinbago Vibes fan. Hey, that is pretty cool name, Dread. Do you watch football? Yeah, 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 yeah. I stick in football and well Champions League going on at the moment, and I'm more of a Serie A person, so more Italian football. And well, yeah, and I stick in the NBA as well. So I'm just waiting for the playoffs now. All of the regular season going on. But yeah, those are some of the sports I watch. I mean, the only time I might take in some T20 cricket ever so often, but like my two go to is football and basketball. Yeah. Right. Nah, Serie A, the Italian league. I mean, I'll take in the like the classic matches, some of the big matches in the Premier League ever so often. Or if my partner's taking that in somewhere, I might go and take in the game somewhere. But I'm more of a Serie A person. Yeah, Prakash. I mean, I was taking the CPL when I went wrong. So yeah, whenever CPL going on, yeah, I was taking the cricket. I would say sometimes I'll take in the T20, and by T20 I mean the IPL and stuff. But that is like more coming down to the end, like the semi-finals and finals kind of thing. I mean, when the CPL is happening here, I will mostly watch the Night Riders game, the Trinbago Night Riders games. Other than that, I don't really watch the other games. Honestly, like the finals or thing, yeah. Manu, yeah. Well, it's well, that's good to hear. Newcastle, I'm not really following up on the Premier League, but I know they in the top four. I'm not even sure. So yeah, cause like working doing YouTube and organizing stuff, I didn't really get a chance to like take in the games. So yeah, I might take in like the highlights of Champions League because our work how work is go sometimes. So yeah, I'll just take in the highlights or at least the second half of the game. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, I just be working and doing YouTube stuff. So that's just life. Anyway, folks, I think it's about that time to wrap up. We have been chatting for a little while. It's 9, about 9. Hey Kareem, good night, good night. So thank you all for joining me in this one. We chat a little bit about the carnival. Congrats to Bungee Garland for the road march. Congrats to BP Red Renegades for Panorama Finals. Congrats to Ronnie and Cairo for Downtown Banadier in town, and also Lost Tribe for Uptown Banadier. And congrats again to Big Up Calitron Mass for the South title. So yeah, and you all, hope you all have an awesome week, a safe one, a productive one, and I'll see you all on the next live, or the next video, I should say. Video first and then the live. So good night, folks, and I'm gone later.